the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is some interesting information. Now, I want you guys to follow me here. Okay, follow me here. Okay. So I want to talk about couples and people not valuing the DJ. So I did a little research and I got a couple of slides and stuff that I want to show you. All right. I want to show you that on this list, I know it's probably hard. Let me see if I can blow this up. Hold on one second. I'm going to try to blow this up a little bit more because we don't need that top half. I want to blow this up so you can see it. Okay. So check this out. Now, I tried to get as much data as I can from 2022. I wanted to just get the most recent stuff. Of course, because we haven't had enough in 2023. So these are all information and stuff from 2022. All right. So this is the wedding planning checklist here. Now you can see, what it's saying that couples and stuff should be checking off their list, in what amount of time. Now, if you go to where the second little pink dash and stuff there, where it says 7 to 9 months. I think that's what it says. Yeah, 7 to 9 months. At the next to last, it says book DJ and book the band. So you can kind of see where we're at on the totem pole. Okay. And you see there's some other great stuff that they need to do. But, it says here that you're supposed to book us before they purchase the dress. I doubt that happens. I'm almost willing to bet that girls purchase their dress or at least try it on before they book the DJ. I'm almost willing to bet. But we're before the honeymoon. We're before the bridesmaids attire. We're before the purchase of the wedding rings. I don't know where people getting these lists and stuff from. Ain't no way you hired a DJ for you to bought the wedding ring. And some of this other stuff is just regular formalities and stuff. Okay. So the next slide here, I just wanting to show you. Wait, let me get here we go. All right. So the next slide here shows like a wedding breakdown. So this is like, what percentage you should spend on your weddings as far as percentage wise, not the actual dollar amount, but what you should spend percentage wise. Okay. So for the reception total, it's 40 to 50%. The ceremony is only 2 to 3%. The clothing and everything you wear 8 to 10. Photography, videography 10 to 12. It's interesting because next one down is entertainment and music 8 to 10. So you definitely value your photographer and videographer over your entertainment because pictures last forever. DJs entertainment are for the night. Wedding rings, 2 to 3%. Stationaries, 8 to 10. Flowers, 2 to 3. Transportation, 2 to 3. Gifts, 2 to 3. Okay. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys a percentage of how they break that down. All right. So on the next slide, here's where it gets interesting. Okay. So I pulled up the average cost by state of a wedding. Okay. Now, hopefully you can see this. You may have to come up to the TV or to the phone a little bit clearer, but I'm trying to back it up so you can see, so everybody can see their state on stuff on here. But you can see that at the top of the list, New Jersey takes the cake at $53,400 for the average cost of a wedding. And this, I don't know how many people they polled for this, but they said, the average cost of a wedding up there in New Jersey, which is considered the mecca of weddings, is $53,400. Now, if you go down towards the middle, right below Florida, Georgia, it says South Carolina. South Carolina, it says $30,600. I don't think anybody here spends $30,600. But if we go by the chart that was before that, it said that 8 to 10% should be spent on us. So let's just say 10%. 10% is $3,600. So whether it be band or DJ, you should spend an average of about $3,600. Well, the average here in South Carolina for DJs is and I've shopped my area, the average here for a basic reception with just a DJ, some lights, doing the ceremony all together is about $1,300 to $1,400. And that's through shopping people in Columbia. Now, I don't know if it's different in Charleston or Myrtle Beach or, other areas that are kind of popular and stuff around us, or Greenville, another big one. But here in Columbia, the capital, it is about $1,300 to $1,500. Somewhere in that range is about the average. Actually, I want to go down to 12. About 1,200 to about 1,500 is about the average for a basic wedding for a DJ. Not for the whole thing, but just for a DJ. Now, you can find your state on here and remember the percentage that it had on the other screen. And then I want to show you guys this, but I'll give you a second to look for your state. Let me take a drink of water. All right, now let's go to this. This was another poll that was taken. And it says these are the percentages and the averages for some of your more major states. I just wanted to give, some of those guys who have a bigger state and stuff like that. But look at music and entertainment. 5% was $3,000. Again, everybody's saying that the percentage would be right around $3,000. All these things are saying $3,000. I just want you to see, but yet again, it's like pulling teeth to get $1,300 to $1,500 and stuff here, because couples don't really value the DJ here. Now, everybody knows, and you and I know, if you're a DJ and you're watching this, which 9 times out of 10 you are, you know that we make the reception. We are the reception. We are the entertainment. You can have the best food. You can have the best visual. You can have the most elegant place and stuff like that afterwards. And if your music sucks, your night sucks. Your guest night sucks. So, we are the whole show. The same thing with a band. The band's the same way. They are the whole show and stuff for that time frame. So if you have a crappy band or a crappy DJ, they make or break your reception. So like when I say you got to qualify your DJs and stuff like that, that fits into this category and stuff, because you're charging, what is supposed to be the average, or up to $3,000. But if your DJ goes out there and craps the bed, come on. Like this all ties in hand to hand. So let me go back to this chart one more time. So I want you guys to look at this, because this was another eye-opening thing. I love when I can look at some data and stuff like that. Data just gives me so much more information. Okay, so this was a poll by 100 people that had a wedding that was between $20,000 and $30,000. Now, I want you guys to look at that second box that's over to the left, that's in gray. It says music and entertainment. This is for 2% to 8% they spent on music and entertainment. Now, this was, you can see this wedding calculator and stuff.com and stuff right here. I believe that brides here in South Carolina use this, because I get more of this than anything. Look at the breakdown of all this stuff. The venue Most venues here are about that price. On the right hand side, right on the reception, it says the venue is between 10% and 16%. So it's usually about $2,500 to $4,000 for a venue, and that's what the average going rate is here in South Carolina is for a venue. Look at the champagne toast. It's almost the same cost as it's the same cost as us as DJs. It's the same cost. Look at the catering. Now, mind you, now I know everybody has to eat, but food is only 45 minutes of your evening, and they get paid almost double what you get paid. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Look at drinks and snacks. I don't even know what snacks are. I'm assuming that's like the hors d'oeuvres and stuff like that for like cocktail hour. That's what I assume snacks and stuff was. But still, they're getting paid 3 times more than the entertainment. 3 times more. And our basic average packages are $1,200 to $1,500. I mean, do you guys think that's crazy? Let me know if this is kind of like blowing your mind like it is, like it did me. I don't even know what miscellaneous is at the bottom left corner. I have no idea what that is, but it's still more than us. That's like all the leftover. Anything else you had to think of, miscellaneous crap gets the cake is usually about that price and stuff. This is why I really think that couples here in Columbia, South Carolina are using this, because this is about right. This is truly about right. That music and entertainment, though, it kills me because we have $500 DJs here. We definitely have $500 DJs here. I just recently accepted a gig. Let me blow it back up full screen here. I recently accepted a function, military function, and it, the gentleman, I gave him a price, and the gentleman asked me, why was the price higher than the guy he got quoted and stuff before? I said, well, I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who did whatever, but this is. I mean, this is what my pricing and stuff is. And he was like, I don't know if I can shop that to them. I was like, well, it's up to you. You can go with me because it seems like you're in a pinch. I'm not trying to give you a pinch price. I mean, if you called me 3 weeks ago, if you call me today, it would be the same price. It literally would. And he was just like, I don't know. I mean, when he was talking like that, I can tell that he was not valuing what the DJ was, but he needed me. He needed the DJ because there was going to be a party and they were going to do awards and then party. But he didn't want to pay the party. He wanted to put the money in something else and then say, oh, I got the DJ for $200-$300, which is, this is why you have to value yourself. I'm not saying you have to overcharge. I'm not saying you just have to price yourself accordingly and be right in line with other venues, or if you've got something that you bring to the table that others don't, then you can charge accordingly. But you have got to price yourself accordingly, with the exception of people who are just now starting DJ. If you're just now starting DJing, you may want to hold back from how you price. You may want to build yourself up, build a clientele up, build a portfolio or something like that up, get some history and stuff behind you, get a couple of vendors under your belt before you do that. But if you're a veteran and you've been doing this for a while and you're still charging $500, $600, $700 for an event, come on, man, you have got to raise that up. You have got to raise that up because the prices of cars have gone up. The price of gas has gone up. The price of clothing, shipping, the price of just items and stuff in general. If you look at something that you purchased back in 2019 and look at the same item today, I guarantee you it's got at least a $50 to $60, maybe even $100 price difference. And that's not down. It's definitely up. So definitely, man, you have got to keep up with the times. And right now we're in an inflation period. I mean, if you're trying to buy a house and stuff right now, people are moving from, and this is something that I know for a fact. People are moving from New York, Buffalo, Jersey, all that stuff, coming down here to where they can get way more house for way more, and they're paying cash. They're paying cash, and they're paying well over asking so that nobody else has a chance to get it. So if a house that normally cost $225,000 and stuff here, but $225,000 only gets you so much and stuff up north, you come down here, you can get a 4 or 5 bedroom house. They're paying $300,000 for the house. And they're just saying, here's cash. I don't want nobody else to get it. Just take this and I'll buy the house. And that's happening. It's causing inflation. That's why the housing market is so crazy. But you've got to change your prices and have them set up accordingly so that all of us can be on the same playing field. We've got to raise this number. This number right here is crazy, guys. This number is absolutely crazy. So in order to get your worth and stuff out of this, you have got to charge accordingly. You have got to. It is a call of action. All of us DJs need to get together, and we need to tell each other and stop worrying about how much the next guy cost and get on the same pace so we can all eat. Every place, every area has a need for a DJ and multiple DJs. I mean, there's probably 12 to 15 DJ companies within a 200-mile radius of me, a 100-mile radius of me. And you don't think that I'm not going to go call Charles with Icon Entertainment and be like, hey, Charles, what do you usually charge for something like this? And be on the same wavelength? Why not? Because if they call Charles, he's going to get the price. If they call this company over here, they're going to get the price. So why not me? Don't undercharge yourself is what I'm saying. So I'm just trying to, just give you guys, game, put you up on game is something that I'm realizing that needs to be done. A call to action just definitely needs to be done.